Stock Exchange
I like that.
Check in with that idol right now. Jim, how you doing this morning?
Daniel Craig's my idol.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
Been to my restaurant, lives down the block. He's the greatest guy in the world. Just a great, fabulous wife. I mean, what's not to like about this guy? Daniel Craig's the best there is.
Yes, do love him. Jim,
I do. I mean, I love Sean Connery before him, but, moved on there.
But I do think Daniel Craig even upped the ante. I agree with you on that. Jim, what do you think about JPMorgan this morning?
I thought it was great. I mean, usually there's a point in the call where Jamie says something that makes it so the stock goes down. We're praying that he just kind of sticks to the script. That would help because we got good investment. But really, I mean, like, Jamie, will you stop freelancing? Hey, by the way, I think my stock's a little too high. I mean, no. I mean, it was good. Investment bank was really great. Very good read-through for Goldman and Morgan Stanley. I like the quarter very much, but again, I want to caution people. There's always some moment where somebody says something and it just doesn't go well. So I wouldn't pay up more than this. BlackRock was fantastic. I mean, Larry Fink, with those numbers, he can say whatever he wants. All right.
One thing he said is that inflation concerns him. If you listen to Jamie Dimon, if you listen to Brian Moynihan lately from Bank of America, they're talking about how strong the consumer is. You look at their credit card data, and it shows you how strong their data is. Larry's seeing more investments coming in, and you would think that would paint a really rosy picture, but he worries about inflation and thinks we could have some choppy times in the market between now and the longer term.
Well, I mean, look, I said that just last night. I said, look, this is the predominant theme. We got to get through it because every time we have an advance in the market, sellers come in because of stagflation, the belief that we just don't really have any real growth. I don't know. I'm a little more sanguine, but I think we have to wait till we get through all these sellers. There is just an undercurrent every day that it's not worth paying up, and those who pay up end up getting slaughtered. I mean, yesterday was the day where people liked the cloud stocks. I bet you they kill them today.
I listened to your monologue last night, and I loved it, Jim, because just this
Did you really?
Yeah, just the thought process
of
what you said.
To write the darn thing.
Well, it was great because it really made me think an awful lot about who's going to have to pay up for labor. Companies have been holding back on that because that's a more permanent change. They're willing to pay for these shipping fees and other issues to try and get through the logistics log jam. And we were just talking with Kayla about what the White House is doing, kind of forcing industry to deal with this and the unions all together for the next 90 days. But the real questions are who's going to pay up for labor and who's not.
Look, we'll hear J.B. Hunt later this week, but I got to tell you something, Becky. Labor's winning right now. Labor's winning, and people are choosing what they want to do. It is the Great Resignation, and I listen to what they want to get the ports going. I mean, I can't believe they're not 24/7, but Labor, of course, always has a reason why they don't want to work. If they can't unload the trucks, that's nonsense, by the way. You pay more to people unload trucks, they will do it. They will unload containers, they will do it, but you have to pay. And so far, people just are acting. The capital's acting as if, listen, this is transient. Guess what? They have to pay more for once. And the CEOs who make billions, they're not liked anymore.
Right. And I like your point on Deere, too, that they're going to have to deal with this strike. If they don't, it's a big issue.
Deere's made fortunes. What are they going to do? I mean, look, we return money to shareholders, but not to you. I mean, Deere's been an unbelievable moneymaker. So it's time for the workers to make a little money. But whenever you talk to these people, they always say the same thing, which is workers make a lot. No, they don't make a lot.